On my very first day here at Benjamin Franklin Institute of Technology, President Christus walked up to me and introduced himself. I remembered standing in the shade because it was pretty bright out. I was a bit surprised that the president of the college was mingling during orientation. Then he said, "I love your hair." At the time, I had a 3-inch green mohawk. I knew right away this was the place for me. You see, in a world where you are often judged by the way you look, BFIT was a haven of support. We are a community built on what we do, measured by our actions, not by what we wear or how we look. We find confidence in this space. We grow into our voices. That meeting with the president of the college on my first day reminded me of my first community, my family. Family, whatever that word means to you, is your first and arguably most important community. The members that comprise this community introduce you to those values that will ultimately shape your life. I grew up knowing my parents were proud of me. I tried to never take that for granted. I always did my best, worked hard, and knew that even if I didn't succeed, they would love and support me nonetheless. This confidence allowed me to learn from my failures and be a stronger person. When I told them that I wanted to return to college after almost 10 years of trying to make a living with a theater degree, they were not surprised in the least. Or at least that they were really good at hiding it. I enrolled in BFIT in the Mechanical Engineering Technology program. My parents didn't question whether I could do the work or whether I would fit in after being out of school for 10 years. Rather, they were proud that I was making this decision to change my life for the better. They repeated what they would tell me as a child: "You can do anything you want, and we love you." Despite my fears of re-enrolling after so long, I have found the most incredible community here. Among you, my classmates, teachers, and advisors, I have honed a new set of skills and feel confident in my knowledge. I am incredibly proud to be a part of this community. As president of the Student Government Association, I served as the voice of the students. To be honest and responsible in this role, I learned how to listen to my peers to understand our collective needs. Together, we commissioned the Lund Student Leadership Center, and now our current and all future student organizations have a home to continue working to strengthen this community. I'm hard-pressed to single out one anecdote that will illustrate exactly what this community means to me. Instead, there are so many quiet moments in our shared daily life here that make me think this community is a second family, a home away from home. Whether it was sitting with someone new at lunch, debating an issue at a student government meeting, or sitting with the guys at the Yu-Gi-Oh table, all these moments foster and strengthen this community. We have all had our share of trials, some individual and some communal. I will never forget the days following the bombings of the Boston Marathon, when we came together to share our fears, but also to rely on our common strength and our collective hope. Fellow graduates, please know that by graduating today, we are not necessarily losing this community that we've built together. The Benjamin Franklin Institute of Technology doesn't end just because we are leaving it. Instead, think of our departure as a new chapter. Take what you have learned here to the next community you join. Just as all of us travel this world with values first instilled in us by our families, so too do we graduate into this world heralding the values we've learned here at BFIT. Travel with our college's spirit of acceptance and civic responsibility wherever you go. Help others in so doing. You will be making the most important contribution to every community you join from here on. President Christus, trustees, faculty, staff, administration, family, and friends, on behalf of the student body, thank you for being here to celebrate this momentous occasion with us, and thank you for your contributions to making this community a stronger place. To my fellow graduates, thank you for these past 2 years. We've shared many ups and downs, and through it all have grown stronger. It has been my privilege to serve as your leader and to be a voice for our collective thoughts. I encourage you all to take a moment and think about your accomplishments today. Think about the hours of hard work it took to get here today. Be proud that you will walk across the stage. Remember this feeling. Return to it and nurture it in the months and years to come. Hold on to this feeling. Know that you can make a measurable difference in any community you join. Don't be content to be a spectator. Work hard to make the life you imagine a reality, and by extension, you will make the world a better place for all. But don't forget to have fun along the way. Even our first benefactor, Dr. Benjamin Franklin, said, "Work as if you were to live 1,000 years. Play as if you were to die tomorrow. To me, this means you should seize each moment. Live life to its fullest, because we have only begun to prove all we can do." Class of 2013, congratulations.
Indeed, I always liked the color of her hair. And every day I was wondering what color is she going to wear today. So what color you wear today? Oh, blue. And congratulations to all the award recipients. We'll